Will Tessa Blanchard be all elite, or is she heading to the WWE?
Or NXT, because, that's the better brand, brother.
Well, I mean, I think technically NXT would be considered WWE, but I mean, if you listen to the likes of Adam Cole and
Bye-bye.
Ciampa and all those bum boys, they all think that NXT is its own brand and superior. I mean, why would you want to be part of it WrestleMania when you can be part of NXT TakeOver? But there is rumours circulating the internet, and I just have to say they are rumours, guys. But I mean, it's the wrestling business. There's rumours on a daily basis that Tessa Blanchard could possibly be joining All Elite Wrestling with her husband. No idea who her husband is. Apparently, some guy called Daga, Daga. Never heard of the guy. I mean, for all I know, he could be a guy that's getting paid $10 a night on an indie show.
You not main event Mania?
Nah, I don't think.
15 years ago, no.
Don't think he did. But Meltzer is normally silent on people who join in AEW because he has been getting paid by All Elite. He's in Tony Khan's pocket, so he wouldn't want to spoil a surprise. So he has been silent. So that could mean that Tessa's joining, but it also could mean he's been silent because there's nothing happening. Maybe she's not joining. Now, there's a lot of people in AEW and TNA, and I mentioned TNA because Impact all of a sudden now have this working relationship with AEW, and basically there's a lot of women in these two companies that don't like Tessa Blanchard and they do not want her joining, and they've actually been speaking to Kenny Omega about it, who apparently runs the women's division in AEW, and basically trying to blacklist Tessa Blanchard from joining either AEW or returning to Impact Wrestling.
Well, Kenny Omega, guys, doing a great job of that women's division, by the way.
Oh, aye. £97 Japanese woman that no one's heard of. £97. That's generous.
Where were these guys draw the line? Mike Tyson, fucking rapist?
Well, alleged.
I know, but I said there's more truth to that than there is here.
Well, the point is, right, I mean, Tessa Blanchard's getting called a racist here. She's been pretty much blacklisted from the wrestling business, and there's actually no proof. I mean, I've never seen it. We've never seen a video. It's one woman's word against another.
Well, I didn't see Chris Benoit kill his family, but at the end of the day, that's what I'm being told.
You know what I mean? It's funny because the left say believe all women, but here there's two women. So, what do you do? Do you believe the one that looks more like a woman, or you don't believe the manly one? But anyway, regardless, will Tessa Blanchard go to AEW? I think she would easily be the best woman they have if she does go. I mean, I don't think she's great or anything like that, but the women's roster in AEW is atrocious, so I think Tessa Blanchard going there would automatically make it, a hell of a lot better than it is. Not that it's good already, but you know what I mean? She would definitely improve it. Her dad works there, part of the Pinnacle stable. I don't like that name for a stable. Could she join that? Maybe. I thought the Pinnacle was going to be a sort of like Evolution type stable where it was all like second or third generation wrestlers, but
that doesn't. The revival in there.
Yeah, they just put the revival in there, and that bores the tits out of me. So, that I think to me, when they put the revival in that stable, it kind of lost any interest they had. But then again, MJF ain't a second generation either. Either. So would she go to WWE? Who knows? Maybe Finny Mac would want to hire her, but
no. But why would Vince hire her? She's a fucking jobber. See, like. This is Tessa. See, Tully Black. People mark her up, but me's garbage. I mean,
if Tully Blanchard didn't hang about with Ric Flair, he'd be a nobody, and that's.
I mean, I would never say the guy's been relevant, right? But he hasn't been relevant for at least 3 fucking decades.
He hasn't been relevant since he was in the Four Horsemen,
and that is we're talking 80s here.
Yeah. Although he was in a 6-man tag match last month, and I guess he moved all right. Partly WWE have been offering her low money offers, and that is partly the reason why she left Impact, because she wasn't getting paid enough. She was the Impact champion at the time and held the company hostage.
Didn't show up at Bound for Glory.
Yeah, didn't appear on the show for like 3 months, and she was the world champ. I mean, whoever decided to make... I think once you make a woman the world champ, you've fucking killed the belt anyway. Not that TNA wasn't dead by that stage. TNA was long...
Oh, wait, she was the world champ?
Yeah, world champ.
And didn't show up?
Aye. TNA was rotten for Bound for Glory. TNA was rotten in its grave even by the time they gave Blanchard the belt. But
and Kenny Omega thinks he's a proper hard man by holding that belt.
I know, a belt that was not on TV for 3 weeks because a woman decided she'd rather fucking bake cookies in the kitchen or something than turn up to work. Probably makes more money baking cookies and selling them than she does working for TNA, especially if they taste better than Deborah's cookies. But, well, who knows, maybe she could go to WWE. If she hits Brock Lesnar over the head with one of the Deborah's cookies, she might be the new Universal Champion or whatever, but Would she go to WWE? I don't know. WWE apparently want her to work away from the bottom, which
It's NXT.
I'm not really surprised because they've had a lot bigger names than Tessa Blanchard join over the years, and they stick them in NXT for 3 or 4 years. In my opinion, it's just wasting time. I mean, if someone's signing to WWE and they're young, then fair enough. I don't mind going to NXT. Is not bad, but when Samoa Joe and like Nakamura and Bobby Roode are joining, and these guys have been around for years, and they're
I'd
approaching.
actually say the worst example's Rhino, a guy who was in WWE like 15 years before he came back,
Yeah,
and they stuck him in NXT.
well, I think Joe's pretty bad. I think Joe should have been on the main roster. Like, but they stick
Yeah,
Samoa Joe on NXT. I mean, I just don't get it. Would Tessa Blanchard want to be on NXT? Probably not. I mean, a lot of these marks, a lot of these idiots, and a lot of these shitty wrestlers today are happy to be in NXT. They're proud to be in NXT, but it's like being proud to be on Sunday Night Heat. You know what I mean? The only difference is Sunday Night Heat's 10 times better than NXT. But you should always want to be on the main show, and that's what Tessa Blanchard wants. Would she be one of the better women in WWE? I'd say so, probably. I mean,
wouldn't be hard, but probably would be.
I'd definitely say she's better than Bianca Belair. Um, I'm trying to think of women she's not better. I guess I would put Becky Lynch above her, maybe Sasha Banks above her, but that could possibly be it. Well, Alexa Bliss is above her on mic work alone, like. But yeah, I mean the women's division WWE shit, isn't it? If we're being honest, like
Yeah, it's garbage.
it's not good.
Nia Jax, Baszler,
I mean it's
Tamina,
certainly not good enough to have fucking
Natalia.
3 main belts on the roster. But anyway, guys, that's it. Who do you think she's going to go to? Do you think she will join AEW? I highly doubt she's going to return to Impact. But again, I guess with those two having a working relationship at the moment, it's kind of there's no real difference, is there?
Nope.
I mean, if you're signed to AEW, you can turn up in Impact, and if you're an Impact guy, you can turn up in AEW. So I don't know. Does that hamper her chances of getting an AEW contract? Would she maybe go to WWE?
I don't think TNA have much leeway or leverage on AEW.
No,
It's an
probably not.
AEW thing.
But see, to be honest, like I mean, is it a big deal? I can't imagine companies are falling over themselves and having a bidding war to try and sign Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah.
I mean, it must be honest, she hasn't been relevant. Well, was she ever relevant? But she hasn't. Like it's been well over a year since she held the Impact World Title. And what has she done since then? She's not been on TV or nothing. I think she's been doing indie shows, and I don't know. I mean, I can't really see it. I don't think. I mean, I'd rather see Trish Stratus return for one more run. But anyway, guys, that is it. Let us know who you think she's going to sign with. Is it going to be AEW? Is it going to be WWE? Maybe she'll retire. Maybe she'll, I don't know, fucking join up and create a promotion with Hulk Hogan and the new racist order or something. I don't know. The new the NRO. maybe that's what we'll get. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time.
Peace.